What's up guys, it's Godzilla Rexy74 here, and for today's video, I'm gonna review Neca Godzilla 1962 from King Kong vs. Godzilla. Well, I would say this is definitely really is a great figure. Like, it is based off the KingGoji suit. And I would say I absolutely do love the suit. Like, one of the great looking suits if I have to be honest. Like, I remember I always want to get, like, a figure of the KingGoji suit, but I never could find it. Find a cheaper price till NECA said they're going to make this figure, and I was excited for this figure. And when it finally came out and I got my Amazon gift card, I spent all to get this. And is this worth picking it up? Let's see. And if I kind of already said it's a great figure, but let's see why. Let's get the articulation, which is the mouth can move. And you can see it's kind of a little bit in the awkward way, especially right here. Well, we will get to the sculpt later. Yeah. The neck can move. And the torso, like right here, the upper and the low. The upper here. The tail can move. If you own this figure, or if you own the Masu Goji suit, which is Mothra vs. Godzilla suit, the NECA figure, then you absolutely know how the tail is. The legs can move as well. I won't say 360. I think there's going to be a limit right here because there's this big piece. The arm can move as well. Also again, I can't do much because I'm using one hand right now, which we're getting to 360. Okay, we got to 360. And there's a bit of articulation. It's just like a NECA figure of the show era. Now, the sculpt. The sculpt is great on this guy, but far from absolutely perfect, in my opinion. Like, from the side of the head right here, it looks good. It definitely looks good if it's like on the side, but if you look face to face, this is where it goes a little downhill for me. This is my only one of, but we'll get to that also later, but I don't really like the face to face. Now, I know the face is different, like in the suit of the film, but in the figure, I don't really like it. It just looks like a frog or something like that. Like, even looks even weird once you have his mouth open like that. It looks weird to me. Now, I know it's not much people have issues with it, but I'm the one, who have an issue with it, since I don't really like the look to the face. I wish that could be fixed up, but if you look at it from the side, yeah, it doesn't look bad, but looking face to face, it's not good. But overall, this is absolutely look a great figure. Like, this look kind of accurate, especially the dorsal fins, which I really love the accuracy of the dorsal fins. Well, I don't know, some of them are saying it's not accurate, but I just really like the dorsal fins, how they look on him. So yeah, he kind of seems a bit accurate to the suit. I wish there's one changes, which is the face-to-face kind of look. Well, yeah, there's one accessory to come with this guy, and for the accuracy, here's the atomic breath piece. Now, it's not bad if it's like, if you're just going to use it for just posing and stuff like that. But for accuracy, it looks great, but only problem is the color of it. Now, when they do this with the original Godzilla, most people don't mind since it was black and white. But in this film, King Kong vs. Godzilla, that's where his atomic breath really got into a new color, which is blue. Now, I really wish NECA really made the atomic breath piece for this guy blue. It could have been awesome looking. It was also in the Mothra vs. Godzilla figure as well. It's not just the 1954 Godzilla. But for whatever reason, in the 1954 Godzilla special version, which is the poster version of the Godzilla King of the Monsters, this atomic breath piece is in a different color compared to this. Which it kind of makes me a little upset to figure that out, since they shouldn't add blue to this if they're going to add a different color to the King of the Monsters like look of the 1954 Godzilla. Well, now we got done talking about the figure. There's another great thing coming with this guy in its box. As most of you remember from how NECA Godzillas used to come in, it used to come in this packaging, which does look kind of good. Like, kind of good. It is good looking, but it's something you could just throw away over time. But with this, now this is where you definitely want to keep it, since it's basically, the box is basically the poster of the film of the Godzilla you got. This is the only one I have besides from the poster version Godzilla King of the Monsters figure. But yeah. Now, as you probably most of you remember from I mentioned it in the video of the 1-year anniversary of Godzilla vs. Kong. In the box, there's the picture of Godzilla, and here's the picture of Mount Fuji, and you can tell I'm using my phone. And there's my ticket. There's supposed to be a picture of Mount Fuji, but I think my reflection is reflecting off of it, so and there is some Japanese language which I can't understand that much, except for this word right here. Yep. In the back, it also shows King Kong vs. Godzilla, and their names in Japanese. And it shows King Kong vs. Godzilla, and 65 anniversary of Godzilla, which shows KingGoji. In the back, it shows the figure. Godzilla, Will You Win? The Battle of the Century, featuring the heat ray blast. Now, there's been a controversy of the ending of King Kong vs. Godzilla, which I won't get into this video. Maybe I could get onto some other video or whenever I review King Kong vs. Godzilla, but I'll just leave that for the next video. But I'll just gonna throw it out there was a controversy of the win, which hadn't been answered till 2021. And it shows right here the motion picture screen beckons that I have a speech impediment, so sorry I can't say this correctly, but I'm gonna just read the bottom part. The titanic, terrifying battle between the mightiest monsters of all time, King Kong vs. Godzilla. It shows the copyright icon of Godzilla and Toho. And there it is. So, I really love NECA did this, because this is definitely a pretty cool box. So anyway, now we got done with that block. I'll say, what? I forgot to show you how you insert the atomic breath. So with me, well, you open the mouth. And you can tell in the mouth if I could get, there's a hole right there if the camera could focus on it. Well, anyway, you put in there and you shove it in his mouth, and there you go. Now, I'm pretty sure most of you remember this from my video I did months ago, like it called Godzilla vs. Skullcrawler video. Now, if you remember seeing from my channel, there's a premiere going to be at Battle with Sound. Stay tuned for that. But now I fall off because like I haven't put in completely. But anyway, we're going to do a size comparison, which shows what the figure could look like in your collection. What brings out the Funko Pop Mecha Godzilla, which is the only MonsterVerse Mecha Godzilla I have in my figure of in my collection. So that's him right there, right next to the figure. Move him out of the way. Bandai figure. The Bandai GMK King Ghidorah. If we could just move his wings. Wings. Yep. That's what you could look like. Yep, there's a size comparison of King Ghidorah and the Neca Godzilla. Move in there. And you can't have a NECA size comparison without having another NECA figure of the 2014 Godzilla. Now, this is a very good size. But if I would say accuracy battle, yeah, he should be a lot taller. But it doesn't really matter in this comparison. Which this guy also appeared in my most popular video ever, which it does have to relate him with Kong. So, yep. Let me know if you want to review this guy eventually. But anyway, let's move him. And let's bring in a giant figure. The Indominus Rex, Devour and Destroyed, or Destroy and Devour, whatever. Yeah, it looked like a Indominus Rex could go over there, go bite the head off the Neca Godzilla right now. Yep. The Indominus Rex is now the new king of the monsters now. Okay, sorry for the joke, too. If you're any Godzilla fanboys watching this, don't take that serious as a serious joke. It's just a joke, okay? So, anyway, I'll say this is totally a great figure. I totally recommend picking him up. Only setbacks for me personally is the look on the head face to face and the color of the atomic breath piece. But overall, I'll give it a 9 out of 10. This is an absolutely amazing figure, which I recommend picking him up for. He's actually fairly cheap, actually. Now, ever since NECA stopped making Godzilla figures due to their licensing is over, but you can still get him for really kind of cheap. But you can get like somewhere like $20 or even 50 to 60 maybe. But anyway, like, please make sure you go follow my social medias on DavidNart and Instagram. And I'll see you in the next video, and stay tuned, my friends.